What's up, it's your boy Meek. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to apologize to my supporters and my fans out there that's been waiting for me to drop a YouTube video. I know in one of my last videos I told you guys that I would be very much consistent, and I took like a 1 month break, which isn't that bad. But from now on, I'm gonna stop drilling it in my head to make content for you guys, and I'm just gonna do it and have fun doing it so that, you know, I don't stress myself out. But if you guys do love me still, and you guys want to watch me go live every day, I go live on this app right here. It is called BIGO Live. If you guys would like to come and support me on there, download the app and then you can put this username in there and I will be live. So in today's video, I'm gonna be reading assumptions about me. If you guys don't know what an assumption is, I'm gonna read the actual definition to you guys because a lot of people that were submitting assumptions about me didn't know what it meant. So I'm gonna read, you know, the dictionary explanation, then I'm gonna read you guys the Meek explanation. So an assumption means a thing that is accepted as true or as certain to happen without proof. So that is the actual definition. So the Meek explanation is basically, an assumption is, you know, when you assume something about a person. So basically like, oh, I assumed somebody was cute when I went on this blind date without seeing the actual picture of them. That is Meek explanation of what assumption means, you know, for people that didn't know what it meant. So I'm gonna dive straight into this video, guys. There was only about 10 to 13 people out of, you know, a good 90 that actually knew what an assumption was. And you know, I'm not judging you because, actually I am judging you. I kinda am. But now you guys know what an assumption is from, you know, maybe the part 2 video. But I'm gonna dive straight into the video now. We have about, so assumption number 1. You're stuck up. So I want to talk about this actually because this is not the first time I heard that. So I just want to let you guys know from me personally that I'm far from stuck up. Anyone that has met me in person, if any of my supporters have ran into me in person, they can tell you that I'm not stuck up. I run into people all the time down here in Atlanta. And you know, I always offer hugs, offer pictures. So I like to carry myself a certain way on social media, and it may portray me to be stuck up, or I may come off stuck up through social media. But in my DMs, I always reply to these certain type of DMs, you know, fan love. If somebody hit me up and say, you know, I love your videos, or if somebody tagged me in their story, I always repost it. And if you guys see me in person anywhere, I'm always a good time. I'm always, you know, up, have a drink in my hand, dancing, you know, I always have a smile on my face. And I would like to call it professional, actually with professionalism. Assumption number 2, I always thought you were a bit shy until your recent video. So with my recent video, I believe you guys are talking about the video with my friend Nakel. So in that video, I actually wanted to shake it up a little bit. Me and my friend Nakel are both from the app BIGO Live that I was just telling you guys about. And that app is a whole different atmosphere. That video, I actually wanted to shake it up a bit. I wanted to come out of my comfort zone. That's why, you know, we had liquor, and then it was just a messier topic. Me and my friend Nakel actually are both kind of shy, as you guys would assume. Assumption number 3, you like being on BIGO more than you like YouTube. Actually, y'all, I actually do not enjoy being on BIGO as much as I do YouTube. The difference is that BIGO Live, I can throw in anything and I just push go live. And you know, whatever is streamed on my live isn't saved up for the entire world to see, you know, unless somebody screen recorded and post it, of course. But I actually enjoy YouTube. YouTube is just a little bit more complicated. It takes more time. You have to think of content. You have to make the content, edit the content, then post the content, and then you have to keep up with it, you know, every single day. So that assumption about me is actually incorrect. But I mean, I can see why you would assume that because I'm always on BIGO Live every single day. You think before you act because of past experiences. That is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. With this assumption, honestly, this goes into like any field of my life, honestly. Absolutely, when it comes to my relationships with people, when it comes to my friendships, when it comes to how I handle family and how I handle business, I definitely act accordingly based off my past experiences. Like for example, with my relationships with people, I like to, you know, get to know somebody before we have sexual intercourse or anything like that, just for the simple fact, you know, I feel like it's more pleasurable that way, etc., etc. I can honestly keep going on and on and on, but I'm just gonna leave it right there because that was probably like the worst example I could have probably used, because now you're probably sitting in your home judging me. But I mean, it's cool. I don't have sex that often, y'all. I really don't, trust me. Assumption number 5, and honestly, y'all, this is the last one that I'm gonna count. I'm just gonna say the next one because I feel like I'm gonna start miscounting, and yeah, I don't need you guys to keep judging me throughout this whole video. So you be fucking these dudes into having feelings. That's absolutely incorrect, but I can see how people feel that way because, again, I like to develop, you know, some type of interest in a person before I have sex with them. So if I do have sex with them, they're gonna, you know, gain more feelings for me. So I can see why people feel like that. But I feel like you should keep it, you know, mutual. You should just be friends and just getting to know somebody. And you can have sex while doing that before you start catching feelings for a person. I always communicate that with the other person just so they don't catch feelings so soon. So, I don't think that's true, but I do think I'm a dope person and it's easy for people to, you know, catch feelings for me because how genuine I am. The next assumption is you ain't got no ass.
Oh, you gonna stop fucking playing with me, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Don't fucking play with me like that. Ugly ass hoe. The fuck?
That's definitely an assumption, because hold on, look. I'm thick, right? It's there.
What's your emergency?
I ain't got no ass. The next assumption is, I think you're a very kind and caring person. And this assumption means so much to me because I feel like, you know, through social media, people can't always get to see the real you, and the fact that somebody can see the real me through these lens or through, you know, this lens or, you know, just by seeing me in person, that means a lot to me because, you know, that means I'm doing something right. He be trying it. That mouth so sleek.
I was playing.
That mouth so sleek. Oh my God, I'm screaming because this came from one of my friends and she's from New Orleans. And it's like every time I read a message from her, I read it in her accent in my head. He be trying it. That mouth so sleek. But no, I don't think, okay, so I'm not gonna lie. My mouth is kind of slick, but I don't think I be trying it. Like, I feel like, you know, I say what, actually, no, I kind of be trying it. I do. But I wasn't raised, you know, like around like the gay community. So, you know, the gay community reads each other. I don't know how to read people, but like I was raised by like shady people kind of. So like I know how to shade someone, and I may say the wrong thing because, you know, I come from like the straight community kind of. Like, we used to roast over there. So like I would roast somebody versus read them. I don't really know how to read people. So I can see how people think my mouth is slick by assumptions. This next assumption says, I think you act all hard and tough just to cover up the fact you have a good heart. And honestly, I'm a really sweet, hard and tough person. Like I came from parents that was really hard and tough on me, but I'm a sweet person. Like I'm really sweet, but like I just have that in me, honestly. Like, but I do have a good heart. So honestly, you're acknowledging both things that's within me. I love being kind and sweet to people, but you know, a lot of people really don't deserve that side of me. So, you know, on the outside, I'm really hard and tough. It's hard, you know, to break through that wall to get inside. But I don't think it's an act. I think I act the right way though. I'm really kind and sweet to people. So I don't know where people get the hard and tough I don't know where you got the hard and tough part from, even though I am. This assumption is actually really funny to me because they said that you only like light-skinned people, and that is absolutely false. I don't only like light-skinned people, and I actually hear this quite often. You'll be surprised how often I hear this. But I like pretty people. So like pretty boys, pretty girls, you know, people that keep themselves well kept. nails cut, nails done, hair done. Like, that's what I really enjoy. I'm not really into, like, you know, the DL God thing like a lot of people are. I'm not really into the hood God thing. Like, I like my people pretty. I like them to take care of themselves and just look, you know, gorgeous. When you walk past me, I want to double take. Like, that's what I'm into. So it's not a light skin thing. I mean, although some of you guys may think, you know, some of you guys may think that, you know, light skin guys are prettier than dark skin guys, but that's completely false. Like, I see plenty of dark skin pretty guys. Actually, I could name a couple. But I'm probably not gonna go to. Okay, this what y'all should do. Get that boy Tyler P to hit me up, and I'll show you guys. I don't only like light skinned people. Set that up for me, y'all. Set that up. I know that chic brother, right? Set that up for me. I'm gonna show y'all. This assumption says that you're turning into a messy Atlanta gay. And if this is somebody that watches me on BIGO, I can see how you got this assumption, but I'm not really messy. That's the type of entertainment that's on BIGO, so it's only messy stuff, but I do a whole lot of entertaining things. You know, I host like chill panels for, you know, the boring people. I paint on BIGO. Like, I actually do my paintings that some of you guys may see on my story live on BIGO. So I do a lot of, you know, entertaining things, but the people only like to tune in for the messy stuff. And I don't even hang out with the Atlanta gays like that. Like, it would actually be hard for me to fit in with Atlanta messy gays because, like, that's not my group. I like to hang out with, you know, just cool, fun people. So, definitely don't think I'm a messy Atlanta gay. I've only been here for 6 months. You're toxic. And you know what? I'm not gonna be like everybody else. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I don't believe that I'm toxic. Actually, no. I do think I'm toxic, but I feel like I'm the good toxic. I'm the type of toxic that draws people in and they don't wanna forget about me. That's the type of toxic I am. I do people good, I treat people well, and I leave my mark on people. And I feel like that could be toxic to somebody that's not prepared for that. You know, if me and you meet each other and you're like the bad type of toxic towards me, and I don't want anything to do with you, and I cut you off, you're still gonna be attached to me because I was a good toxic. I didn't do anything wrong to you. You're gonna, you know, wanna come back to me. And I feel like that could be toxic to some people. Some people aren't ready for, you know, good, strong men in their life. So yeah, I think I'm toxic, but I think I'm a good toxic. And this is the very last confession. They said that eggplant is probably huge. You wanna see it? Y'all wanna see it so bad, huh?
You can play with her. You can even play with them, but you won't play with me.
Another fucking loser.
Alright guys, that concludes the end of this video. I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend. I will not tell you guys that I'm going to be consistent, but I'm going to try to do it anyways. I'll see you guys next time.